Good afternoon, gentlemen. Today my lecture topic is nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons are a concept that is being discussed today in a very few frequently times because Ukraine seeks to use dirty bomb, a form of nuclear weapon that is very less in magnitude, but it is a nuclear weapon, and Russia is being very much aware that if it is used against them, then they will also use nuclear weapons. But the first time when nuclear weapons were used, it was in World War II when America bombed the Imperial Japan from expansion, and the two cities that were bombed were Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That was the first time when world saw what nuclear weapons are and what nuclear weapons can do. But the magnitude of destruction of that time was very minuscule as compared to the power of nuclear weapons today. So, after seeing the deterrence and power of American nuclear weapons, one after the other countries started developing nuclear weapons, some for deterrence and some for aggression. In this race, India also joined hands and developed its nuclear weapons in the Operation Smiling Buddha, and later the Pokhran test declared that India is a nuclear state as well. Months later, Pakistan also did its nuclear test and become a nuclear power nation as well. But the difference lies in the fact that India made nuclear weapons as a deterrence and had a policy of no first use. But Pakistan's PM every now and then announces that they have nuclear weapons, and any aggression takes place against them, they will use nuclear weapons. So it clearly shows the difference in the ideology of the governments, that one uses it for deterrence and the other uses it for aggression. And in the meantime, there were various protocols signed so that the world does not go towards the nuclear world or basically towards an end. So America and Soviet Union declared a understanding between themselves that they will slowly reduce the number of nuclear weapons so that it is good for world peace, and the world also developed a consensus that even in the worst case scenario also that they will not use nuclear weapons. But today what we see in the Russia Ukraine conflict, that every other side is very close towards a nuclear war. Neither of them told that they will use it, but reports suggest that they are ready to use it. So, and even Russia told to pull out from that agreement of Americas of developing not developing nuclear weapons more and even reducing their amount. This is very sad for world peace, that if nuclear weapons are used in the current scenario, it will set a very bad example for expansionist countries, and in future and for future wars, that nuclear weapons can be used in future as well. So to counter these measures, countries should come up with new alliances and new measures. More and more countries should be considered in those alliances, and no first use policies should be encouraged by each and every country, so that peace and prosperity of the region should be its first priority. Moreover, focusing on nuclear weapons, it is a bad idea. Focusing on nuclear energy would be a better idea, so that these radioactive materials that are being used for weapons, that should be used for generating power and eventually for the welfare of people. So lastly, I want to say that say no to nuclear weapons, but yes to nuclear energy. Thank you and have a nice day.